Acer Saccharum, the sugar maple. It's called Saccharum because the sap is sweet, and that's where we get all those terrific maple sugar products. You probably recognize the sac part from saccharine or saccharin. Yeah, sugar. This is the fall color, of course, and there's nothing like sugar maple fall color in New England. Those of you living in the tropics are really missing out. I'd suggest coming here in October. This is pretty late, actually. It's now late October, but still hanging on. You see some yellows and oranges, and sometimes some reds in sugar maple. Most people don't realize that the yellow and the gold and the red have always been there. What's happened is that the green has gone away. The chlorophyll, since photosynthesis is essentially ceased now and the leaves are just about to drop, the green has gone away, revealing the other colors that were in the leaf. So that's what we're looking at here in Acer Saccharum. It is a very hard wood. The loggers and the foresters call it hard maple or rock maple, and it's as a lumber product or a forestry product. That's where most of your figured maples come from. Curly maple, flame maple, bird's eye maple. The western big leaf maple is also very popular with cabinet makers, but sugar maple, you see it built into a lot of old furniture and stuff like that. It's a great landscape plant, but it's really not particularly tolerant of climate change. Unfortunately, the sugar maple is going to be pushed out of this range. It's going to be pushed further north. It requires what's called cold stratification to have its seeds be viable. So with climate change and average temperatures going up, its ability to reproduce is literally going to be impeded by the warming temperatures, pushing it further north. And that's a big deal if your whole livelihood is about sugar, for example, as it is with a lot of people in Vermont and around the surrounding region. It's also not particularly tolerant as a landscape plant of things like soil compaction and especially road salt. So you see now that the sugar maples that were planted along the roads in the 18th and 19th, 20th, early 20th centuries are all declining now and often gone because of all of the salt that we put on our roads, which is a relatively new thing. But boy, it is caustic stuff, nasty for the sugar maple, ties up the nutrients, ties up the water, and it's not good. So you got to have another choice if you want to plant a large shade tree near the road or near compaction. So that's sugar maple. I'm going to get on with my day, but that's my tree identification video for late October. Peace.